Hello guys and welcome to the video. This is the tips and tricks video to get to level 70 as quick as possible for the season start, okay? Because we all want to get in there and start smashing out that content as quick as we can. Okay guys, so how can you get to level 70 super quick, man, especially solo? Okay, one of the best way you can do it is the massacre killing way of doing it, okay? The massacre killing chain thing. So basically what that is where you kill lots and lots of mobs in adventure modes, not in a rift, to gain a kill streak. Once that kill streak ends, you are rewarded an enormous amount of XP. Okay, so Witch Doctor does this extremely well, mostly thanks to all these lovely pets we have. Okay, the pets you want to use want to be eventually some Zombie Dogs, Raven Dogs, because anything that keeps mobs in combat as long as possible is what you want to do. Okay, so I use that and Big Stinker basically. Anything that's going to affect a lot of mobs all the time. And damage over time spells work amazingly well for this as well. Horn is amazing. I believe you get this at level 12, I think, if I remember correctly. So you get it quite early on. But Horn absolutely wrecks, okay, for leveling. It's brilliant. It's going to keep all the mobs in combat. When that mob dies, it's going to leap to the next mob as well on top. It's going to keep that kill chain alive. You're going to keep as many mobs in that loop as possible, okay? So when you first start out, it's a fantastic place to go. It's Hordes of Magma level 2 and level 3. These places are dense with loads of really easy to kill skeletons and stuff as well. So I definitely recommend going through these two maps here. Once you're in about level 30 or so, move over to the Fields of Misery, because the density in that area will pick up as you go up in higher level. Okay, so definitely go to Fields of Misery. Sometimes go to Festering Woods again. Again, tons of little skeletons in there as well, and those cool stuff. Sometimes Weeping Hollow can be okay in the first half of the map. There's a few triggers there where summon some more mobs as well. So yeah, that's what I tend to do. I tend to start off here and here. That's about level 30, go to Fields of Misery, and just keep that kill streak going on, and you'll be able to level super quick. Okay guys, so once you hit about level 34 or for about level 40, there's another trick you could do with the Challenge Rift. Okay, now those that don't know, when you do a Challenge Rift, it gives you a little cache. Okay, and when you pop that cache, it's got loads of materials in that cache. Okay, so then you can level up your blacksmith to the maximum rank straight away, and then you better craft level 70 weapons, okay, and use them as a lobby character. Okay, so basically start season, level up to level 34 or 40, okay, just leave game, go to game settings and complete the Challenge Rift. Okay, so this is what we're after, this here right now. Okay, so only do this once the season is active, don't do it now, only when the season is active. Okay, do the current Challenge Rift. They're generally very easy for EU here. It's just a bit of a Naris Lancer, nice and easy to do. Do this, okay, then reboot your character, go back into your game, and go get that swag basically from your mailbox. Okay, so let me just go at one for the win, boys. There we go. So now we're in Act 1, and click on your messages pending box, which is just there. You can't see because my fat ass is in the way. And basically in here you'll be your Challenge Rift cache, okay? Now before you do this now, make sure, because there was a post on Reddit I saw, or was told about a while ago, saying that it's another trick to get a lot of levels super quick. Make sure that you turn off your little sub pet, okay? Because this guy, he clicks the gold, okay? So turn this guy off, so just press F1, go to pets, and just unequip him, okay? So we don't want to use him. And then you would go here, you would pick up your cache, drop it on the floor, and then blood shards, gold, yellow, blues, whites, and death press will drop on the floor. Okay. Now, what you can do at this point, if you're level 34, you can actually gamble by picking up the blood shards off, or just pick up the blood shards. That's why we got rid of the pet right now. Okay, just pick up those blood shards, and then you can actually gamble for the Kasurian Risk Guard. This is a really neat trick. I can't remember exactly who figured this out the other day, but it's a very cool trick actually. I didn't actually know about this, so shout out to whoever figured this out, man. Thanks, bro. So basically, Kasurian Risk Guards, okay, you can gamble this at level 34. The special ability is picking up gold grants experience, okay? So now, right now, just imagine there's a cache on the floor here, and there's a big pile of gold basically that drops out of it. You equip this, okay, then you invite another 3 players to your group, then pick up the gold, and you'll be automatically credited with about 10 to 15 levels straight away, okay? It will give you a massive boost to your level, okay? Now, it's up to you if you want to go this method. A lot of people like to save their blood shards for gambling power items, which probably would overall level you faster, but it's completely up to you. But this method, I think I will actually try this time around, man. I like to try some new stuff, so it's quite cool. But, you know, you could save the shards and maybe try to gamble as a Witch Doctor, the Mask of Jerem, for instance. You know, a Jerem would be, you know, fantastic. It's a great power item to gamble for fairly early on. I think it's about level 34 as well, actually, to get a Jerem. But on Kadal, if you gamble for a Jerem, you know, it's going to be masks and Voodoo Master. It's not going to be that much chance. But just bear in mind that, you know, if you want to keep those shards and try to gain full power iron instead, or maybe get lucky, maybe the first click you'll get the security risk cards on the first click. You never know, man. But just keep it in mind, man. It's a nice little trick to get a lot of levels very, very quickly. They go really, really quickly. Lovely. Okay, guys. So the other trick now is, so basically now we've got all those materials now from the bounty cage. So now what you can do right now is basically level up your blacksmith to level 12. Okay, so you just go bang, 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 click here, upgrade blacksmith to level 12 while you're like level 34 or 40 at this point. Okay, now what you want to do now, you want to make a weapon. Okay, leave it on all. For a witch starter anyway, our best bet is actually a staff. Okay, and what you want to do, you want to make a level 70 Sovereign Kekaron staff. Okay, now craft one of these. You have plenty of mats to do it. Okay, so you want to craft a couple, and basically what we're going to do now, we're going to re-roll the secondary. Okay, we're going to re-roll the secondary into reduced level requirement. Okay, now if you get the right staff to drop, and hopefully this one does actually, life after kill and XP. So this one's the wrong one. If you get the right one, there's only about 3 things you can re-roll. Unfortunately, this one's not rolled correctly. Oh, this one, lol, this is so funny, yeah, look at this. This one's actually rolled for 30 level requirement straight away. Of all the things. Well, we've got 2 staffs that rolled correctly. We can go grab another one. Let's go craft a few more. Typical, isn't it, man? Let me craft like 5. There we go. Whee. Okay, so what we're looking for is okay. This one's a work now. Okay, so what you're looking for, you want a staff with a secondary you can re-roll basically. Most of the time it's like immobilizable, like hit, knockback, blind, etc., etc. So now when you go to re-roll this, there you go. So as long as it rolls one of these, okay, on the secondary, when you change the other secondary skill here, so right now it's life after kill, and you can see there's only 4 things it can roll. Okay, then you just re-roll this secondary into get reduced level requirement. So got 9 there, but it can go up to 30 levels. Well, the other stuff we had there, and it only takes 3 blues and 3 yellows to re-roll this as well. Okay, which is pretty cool. And you just keep going basically until you get hopefully 30 levels or wherever how far you're in the game. So it's possible to wear basically a level 70 item at level 40, okay? And this, you know, running around with a level 70 weapon, obviously you can jump straight into the torments straight away. We've got 14 there, but you get the idea. You just re-roll it until you get up to a maximum eventually of 30 levels. So you can actually use a level 70 weapon at level 40, okay? Then you just leave the game, go into Torment 1 or whatever you want to do, depends on how good your gear score is, and start smashing out Torment, and then your levels will just go through the roof. You will level so quickly. So quickly. Also, guys, if you find that your gear that you're currently at the moment is getting really outdated, what you got to do, okay, is do a bounty mission that involves a boss, okay? So, like the Butcher here. The fastest one to get to, though, if it pops up, is actually Zoltan Call. The Zoltan Call one is really cool. No pun intended. There it is, this one there, man. So basically, if this bounty, unfortunately it's not up, but if this bounty pops up for Zoltan Call, go to him. But basically, just kill any bounty boss, okay? That's on that mission line, okay? So this guy here, for instance. But Zoltan Call is a really close one. You know, really close. You literally just port in, and you know, you just run up here and you port to the boss. But remember, though, you know, you want to make sure that bounty is active for that particular boss. But that's the quickest way. You just go bam, bam, and you're in there, and it's super quick. When you kill that boss, you will drop a chest, click on that chest, and it will drop you tons and tons of yellows, all equivalent to your current level, your character. Slap on that new gear, leave the game, make a new game, and keep streaking until level 70. And there you go, guys, and that's pretty much the best way you can do it. There's another method as well, where you can lure monsters in Halls of Agony level 1. And then those massive chopping blades in Act 1. What you can do is make a Torment 6 game. Run there naked! Run there naked to the chopping blades and lure monsters to the chopping blades. And it will give you a ton of XP as well. So you can do that method as well. But for me personally, I prefer the kill streak method. I just find it's the fastest way. With a Witch Doctor especially, once you got all your pets up and running, your haunts and all that sort of stuff. It's you can do it well under 2 hours, you know, an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. If you get it really done well, you might get lucky in a few drops and stuff like that. Also, guys, if you can try to prioritize movement speed as well. Always have movement speed on your boots if you can, okay? And as soon as you can, If you get any skills that can increase your movement speed, like Salt and Waste, for instance. Severance is always a really good one, but you will get this quite later on. Fierce Loyalty is a really good one on the Witch Doctor as well. Gives you lots of movement speed. You want lots of movement speed because basically you want to be getting those mobs as quick as possible to keep that kill chain going for the massacre bonus. Then when it ends, bam, you get all that mad XP. And there you go, guys. Also, guys, I'll be live streaming, of course, as usual, on Twitch TV/BigDaddyDan76. Once I'm up and running, I'll probably just end up having people in the chat as usual anyway. And there you go, guys. That's the end of the video. I hope you find this information useful. Have a great season 14, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, and have fun in Sanctuary, guys. Thanks so much for subscribing and watching the vids, man. Also, an extra shout out to my top Patreon subscribers, which currently are Enigma Phoenix and Jason Ware. Thanks, guys, for the extra support on top. Thanks very much, guys. See you in the next video. Have fun in Season 14. Take care.